Good morning, half-ass cruisers.
Good morning.
Well, this morning we pulled into the island of Vava'u. I think it's pronounced Vava'u.
Tonga.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the northernmost islands in the Tongan chain. You can see it's a lot different than what we left yesterday.
I think there are 169 islands here.
Yeah, there's a lot, and it's not that big city like we had on the last island. Now it's just spread out over these islands, and there's not a lot of beaches here. It's more mountainous. There's a lot of little islands, little caves along the water. Cliffs, yeah. And they said that the main island does not really have a beach. So if you want to go to the beach, you're really going to need to get some kind of tour on a boat. But we're going to find all that out. Today we're going to be tendering. You can probably see it behind us.
There they go.
Yep, there goes the tendering. So we are going to have to do that process. It's a very long tender ride. It's about, I think they said it was just over a mile. So it's a little longer ride at this island than we were in the last one. But we're going to go down and we have no plans today. We're just going to go ashore and see what we can find.
We're going to wing it.
Possibly get a tour.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan. And we are the Half-Ass Travelers. We managed to get on the first tender. Don't know if you can hear us, but yeah, we're on the first tender, we think. And they take all of the people with shore excursions first, but we just happened to be near the front of the line because we knew where to go to wait. So we've been standing for a little bit, not too bad. What, about a half hour, Rose?
At least.
But we wanted to be on the first tender because we don't know what our plans are yet, and we wanted to keep all of our options open. So that's what we're doing. Now we got about a little over a mile ride in the tender boat, and it's kind of an excursion in itself if you get a window seat, which we did, because these nice folks here. Well, we're at the Haleavalu Wharf and Tongatapu Ferry and Hapai, yeah, that thing, cruise ship dock. And right when you come off, if you have an excursion, they have everybody is there with their signs and tables, and they have the names on the signs, and it's a whole production there. Just like, it's pretty much standard fare, and yeah. So that's what you got. And then when you walk out, I'm going to show you. There's a line of buses and taxis, and you know, I'm not sure, they're tour people, taxis, and whatever you're interested in doing, there are people here that should be able to hook you up. We're going to talk to some people and we're going to find out exactly what's going on. Okay, wait. Okay, can you be on camera?
Okay, no problem.
Just tell me your name and what you do. And
I'm Benoni from Vava'u. When the boat come here, that's what I like to show the people the beautiful of our island, Vava'u. Malo.
Very nice.
Very good.
And now we're in Veimumuni.
All right.
Veimumuni Cave and Freshwater Pool. This is our first stop. We met him at the pier. He's got a car, and he's been giving us a tour around the island, giving us a lot of history and background, and it's really very interesting. All right, let's see this cave. Give me a wave, hon. Oh, beautiful.
It's right here.
at the beach.
This is some island. It's different from our big island. They have a boat to come up to where we coming from.
I'm going down into the cave. There's a freshwater pool down here. It's a little tight. Oh. There we go.
You got it?
I got it. Oh my God, you can swim here.
Yeah, there's stairs.
Wow, it's a freshwater pool.
Holy moly.
And I would take my bag off and leave it there. I hope this isn't slippery. I don't know if I need to go swimming in here.
I don't think so. Just took your tootsies in there.
You gonna come down? It goes pretty deep. I don't know where it comes from. There's water coming down from the ceiling.
Any bats?
I don't hear any. Hang on, let me see if I can make the water ripple. That way you can see the water. It's not the clearest water, but it's
goes
fresh
way
water.
back
Wow, that is really neat. I wish I had like a kayak or something to go back there and explore. Here, let me take the camera and see if I can. I don't know if they can see. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, and perfect. The water fell.
And look how
Right in
crystal
front of it.
blue it looks.
Yeah, this is beautiful. We weren't expected to see this cave. Now you can see a lot of people have left their mark here.
Probably
There is
locals.
some graffiti and stuff, but that's to be expected anytime you're going to a place like this. There's a little observation deck here that overlooks the islands across the way and a bunch of the smaller islands. What did you say? There was like 165 islands?
169 islands.
169 islands. And it's really nice. I'm out of breath from coming up those stairs. Yeah, we'll talk about that on the way up. How's that?
Okay.
On the way out. It's very fortunate that we found somebody to take us to the beach, because we were told last night that on the main island here, there's only really 2 beaches. As you can see, it's very rocky everywhere else. They look like beaches, but it's really just a bunch of coral rocks. But now we're gonna head over to one of those beaches and show you what we've been waiting to see since we got here, right, Rose?
Yeah.
All right. Not sure if you're going to be able to hear us over the wind. We apologize for the wind noise. There's not much we can do about it. We are at the beach down the, I don't even know. I think we went west, but we did pass by the ship on our way out here, and our driver was telling us about the crops that they have here. We saw all kinds. We saw tapioca, bananas,
Taro.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Vanilla.
Oh yeah, the vanilla and kava are their
Kava.
two big crops here, and it's supposed to be really good. But as you can see, this beach is gorgeous, but it is very windy. The water is still clear, but we're not sure if it's going to be good
Safe.
for snorkeling.
Yeah.
Because it looks like there's a pretty strong current. We're going to test it out. If we can get any snorkeling video, we will. Otherwise, we're just going to have to just savor the beauty of this beach from the shoreline. So we're going to take a walk down the beach, see what we can see. The water is an amazing color.
Clear,
it's
blue.
beautiful. All right, let's get moving. Well, what do you think? That was a great little tour.
Fantastic.
Yeah, at the end there, we even spotted a bunch of pigs. Rose was loving the pig spotting. I don't know.
I got a bunch of pics.
But the beach was spectacular. It was beautiful. The snorkeling was all right. Once I got past to the clearer sections, there was a few fish out there. Nothing like we saw yesterday or in Moria, but just beautiful nonetheless. It was I think we're gonna have to show our IDs here. The ID, we're good?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we had a great time. It was, what did he charge us? It was $100.
Yep.
A couple hours, and he gave us a lot of information about what's going on here in Tonga and what is going on with the monarchy. This is the only monarchy left in these islands. So we're going to give you a little bit more information. Actually, the tender's leaving, so we're going to give you some more information right now. But we have a little background noise, so we're going to go where it's a little quieter. What happened, Rose? We missed the last tender? Our last tender? Now we can't get back on the ship?
Shucks.
Oh darn, we're just gonna have to stay now. That would be, if that's the worst thing that can happen to us, then we're doing all right.
Yeah.
All right, so as we were saying, this is the last monarchy in the South Pacific. They just had the Prime Minister and a couple of others high up in the government resigned, I think yesterday, actually this week sometime.
Yeah.
So it seems, at least the cab driver and the people we talked to were very happy about this transition.
Yep.
They're hoping that there can be improvements to the government. Tonga is one of the islands that has the poorest
Poverty
level
Out of all
of
the islands.
the commoners, and there's a very large disparity between the commoners and the ruling class. So yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know, government. They want change.
Yeah.
So it looks like they got that change. So we're wishing them the best. We hope it's going to work out for them.
Yep.
The amount of money that we paid for the taxi tour was a lot less than what we could have done on the cruise excursion. But it's not that we're not cheap like that. We just like to make sure that we know we're getting our money's worth. And just sitting on a bus, taking a tour is a lot different than riding in a taxi. So we like doing the taxi tours. We like supporting the local economy. We like knowing that all of the money we give them is going right into the cabbie's pocket, and we give them a little extra as well. That's how we like to support them. I mean, the cruise ship they deserve their money. They're bringing us here, but we already paid for the cruise. So giving them more money for an excursion, if we can avoid it, we do. So I think that we've lectured enough. That's just us. You guys can do it any way you want. We're on our way back to the ship now, which is right over my shoulder, and we'll touch base with you when we get back on board.
It's another day here, beautiful day here in Vava'u, Tonga.
Vava'u.
Vava'u.
Vava'u. Vava'u. We're still trying to figure out how to pronounce it, but we had a great day here. We didn't have anything planned. We were trying to avoid the snorkeling excursion to the Swallows Cave. Now, we wanted to do that, but we just couldn't see spending. It was over $500 for both of us, and it was less than 5 hours. And we just couldn't see that. And we talked about it earlier. We like supporting the locals. We like to make sure that the money gets into their pockets. So that's why we chose to do what we do. Chose to do what we did. Yeah, thank you, Rose. Thank you. But when you come here, you have a range of options, just so you know that when you get off the ship, you can find a cab, you can find somebody to take you around. And it is very interesting to hear about the history of the island. And right now they're going through some upheaval with their government, but it seems to be working out very well. Everybody seems to be happy.
Moving in the right direction, yeah.
So it's very nice. Now this is the Kingdom of Tonga, not to be confused with Tonga. I think it's different. I think it's just this is not the main island. There is a larger island that has the palace and whatever on it, but not many ships come here. So we find it, we're very happy that we were able to see this small island. I don't know that this island will appear on many itineraries with the cruise ships, but if you do get a chance to come here, there is stuff to do and see. I wouldn't rank it as one of our top islands, just because there's not a lot of white sand beaches, but it is very interesting to see and to come here.
Now, if we had our own little boat,
Oh my God, this
we'd
is beautiful.
be busy for months.
Oh yeah, these all these little islands. If we could explore, if we had
The little caves and oh my gosh.
if we had days and days to explore this place by boat, all these little nooks and crannies. Oh,
yeah.
we'd have so much fun.
Yeah.
But as it is, we're only here on the cruise ship, and we had a good time. All right, so after this, our next stop is in Fiji, which we are very excited about. Again, we don't have a tour. We had booked a tour on Viator, but they canceled our tour when they found out we were on the cruise ship.
Shame.
We think that has something to do with the fact that they maybe do tours through the ship and they don't want to get in trouble for doing outside tours. So when we get to Denaru, I think
Yep.
it's called, Fiji, we're going to be in the same boat we were today, and we're going to be getting off the ship not knowing what we're doing.
Yep.
But until then, we got a sea day, so we're going to relax a little bit, but we'll catch back up with you once we get to Fiji.